Morning, market movers for October 30th, 2013. It's Wednesday, hump day if you will, but it's early morning, so we got a long way to go. Market opened up a little bit yet again. We've had 32 new highs, all-time highs for the Dow, all-time high closes this year. 33 new all-time high closes for the S&P 500. Pretty amazing. And we opened up again a little bit today, although right now the S&P is pretty much flat, the Nasdaq's down a point. Dow's still up a couple points, but it's early. ADP report showed 130,000 new jobs added. We'll get the real number from the Commerce Department later in the week. We have Facebook reporting after the close today. Should be interesting. Both Yelp and LinkedIn had disappointing numbers. Both stocks down pretty hard. LinkedIn down 4%, Yelp down 5%. So far today, 5%. On Yelp. Pretty interesting there in that social media space, but obviously Facebook, something like 85% of all social media traffic is on Facebook. So these other companies, even including Twitter, which is about to do an IPO, a very small portion of the major market there that Facebook dominates. We're getting back to this discussion and speculation about when the Fed will taper. CNBC did a poll recently, and most economists are actually looking all the way out to April before they expect to see a taper. The employment number, the ADP number, the reason the market opened up a little bit is because that number was actually weak, so it's sort of counterintuitive. But now we're looking at economic data and saying if the data is too strong, then that gives the Fed more pressure, puts more pressure on the Fed to taper sooner. If the economic data is weaker, that means the Fed probably delays the taper, and the market cares seemingly more about the Fed continuing to buy $85 billion a month in bonds rather than the economy actually improving, which is, again, that's a bit counterintuitive, but that's the way the data is being read today. But we'll see when the government employment number comes out. And then more importantly, the meeting for the Fed obviously was yesterday, and today we'll get some kind of indication from the Fed minutes today. Obviously, there's been no decision. We could theoretically get a decision today on tapering if they were going to do it, but they're not going to do it yet. The market would be very shocked if they pulled the trigger and started to taper now. I don't see that happening. So we'll have to wait for the Fed minutes or any kind of statements that come out of the Fed governors once the meeting is over today. But I don't think we're going to see tapering. Maybe not until January. I was thinking November, December, previous to the government shutdown, but after that I think we'll probably push into January, maybe February, but April is a bit of a stretch. I don't think we'll wait quite that long. So anyway, market pretty much flat. We'll see how Facebook does after the close today, and of course we need to see the government Commerce Department number on employment later in the week.